Hey everyone, thought I'd do a video, and today I'm going to be doing a first impressions on this little beauty sponge right here. This is the Real Techniques sponge applicator thing. I don't know the official name for it. I lost the packaging, but anyways, I'm going to be doing a first impressions on this beauty sponge here. I've used it on my face right now. This is the final product of after using it for like foundation and concealer and all that. So let's just get right into it. Alright, so I started priming my face with the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Skin Illuminating Primer. This one has like sort of this shimmeriness to it, I guess you could say. So I primed my face with that, and then I wet my sponge already. It's always great to wet your sponge because the sponge will, if you don't wet the sponge will likely take up a whole bunch of foundation. It'll suck it all up and it won't blend all that well as you might want it to, I guess you could say. So it's better to wet the sponge. I have two foundations here that I am going to be mixing. So that is the Wet n Wild Coverall Cream Foundation. This one is too dark for me, which is why I'm mixing it. This is more of my summer shade, I guess you could say. It's slightly darker than my summer shade, which is an accident. I didn't mean to get it too dark. But I've been mixing it with this other one, which is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Sheer Tinted Moisturizer. And this one is my shade, but I don't always like using it, so I've just been mixing it with some of my other foundations and BB creams and all of that stuff. Alright, so I'm going to be applying it first with this. Usually when I use sponge applicators, I usually like using a brush to dab it on my face, and then once that is done, I'll go in with the sponge and just really smooth it out. Just mix that up and just apply that to my face where I need it to be. So yeah, I'll just apply it like that, and then I'll grab the sponge and I'll go over and blend it out.
The point of the game done.
One of the things that I tend to like a lot about sponge applicators, I guess you could say, is that you don't have to be like super precise about it, because I completely suck at brush applicators putting foundation on. Like, for example, this is my favorite foundation brush, but at the same time I can still see brush marks whenever I'm applying foundation to my face, and then I always have to go in with my fingers. So that's why I like using these sponge things, so that I don't always have to use my fingers. I can just use the little sponge applicator. Another thing that I really like about this sponge is it's a cruelty-free sponge, because my other sponge was not cruelty-free, which is one of the reasons why I decided to get this one. Plus it looked really nice and I just wanted to try it out. Try out different sponges. But yeah, so far it's blending out really nicely. I'm just trying different techniques with this sponge as well, because you're supposed to be able to blend the bigger parts of your face out by like going like sort of like in a circular motion, I guess you could say. It's okay going like that, I guess, but I just prefer to use the flat end, and then you're supposed to be able to use the pointy part for like imperfections and stuff like that. So I'm just using the sponge to help blend the foundation around my eyes and my nose. See how that works out. Alright, so I just finished putting my foundation on, and so far I'm pretty impressed with how it did. Looks really nice and blended out and everything. And I don't know, I'm just really happy with it. It's a really soft brush, so I really like how it applies, and it's sort of warping a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but that's okay. As long as it performs good, I'm okay with that. So now I'm going to apply some concealer. I have two concealers right here. One's liquid and the other one is like a stick, creamy kind of concealer. Lost my words there for a second. Alright, so the first concealer I have is this Hard Candy Glamoflauge Lite Blendable Duo Concealer Duo. So one side is supposed to be like concealer, the other one's like a highlighter, almost like a cream highlighter. It's like, I don't really like cream products all that much for under my eyes because sometimes it just makes me look really wrinkly and cakey down there, so I don't really like it that much. So I thought I would try it out and see how it fares with this sponge. And now I'm just blending it out with that sponge and seeing how it works with that. So yeah, just doing that. I'm actually really happy with the results. It actually doesn't look as cakey as it usually does put on, so I'm really happy about that. And yeah, that's good so far. So I'm going to start putting on this Physicians Formula Super BB Concealer. Because it's liquid, I like to put liquids with the cream because, like I said, I don't really like the cream all that much. But when I usually put it with liquid, it actually looks a little bit better, so I'm going to put that on as well. And so now I'm just going to proceed to blend. So far, after blending in both concealers and foundation, I'm still really happy with how it blended out and evened out my skin tone. So I'm really happy with the results so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera off and quickly do the rest of my face and all the rest of my makeup and see how it blends with the rest of my makeup. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I finished putting my makeup on, as you can see, and now that I have seen how nice it blends together, I'm actually really happy with the results. I just feel like, especially in my under eye area, I just feel like it isn't as cakey as it normally is. It's a little bit darker right now because I feel like I didn't mix up my foundation good enough. I think I might have screwed that up a little bit, but overall I really like the outcome of using the sponge. It's really nice, and it just feels flawless to me. I just really like the way that everything turned out. It feels like my whole face just came together way better than normally. So I'm just really happy with the results, and I'm just really happy that I bought this. Alright, so the final conclusion for this product is it's definitely worth a go. It just makes me so happy right now because I feel like I'm gonna want to use foundation more often now, because I haven't been wanting to use foundation because I'm in school. It feels like a chore to put on foundation. So I'm just over the moon about this product. Definitely give this product a go. and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you guys like this first impressions. I've never done a first impressions before, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So bye.